right, so this is going to be another movie review, my fourth one today. This one's called Swamp Fire, 1946 U.S. adventure film, directed by William H. Pine and starring Johnny Weissmuller. The film pits two screen Tarzans against each other in their first film for Pine Thomas Productions. This is going to be another alpha video. Although nobody saw the Buster Crabbe Tarzan movie, Johnny Weissmuller is mostly known for being Tarzan, not Buster Crabbe. All right. After World War II, Johnny Duvall returns home to the bayous of Louisiana, where he was a U.S. Coast Guard bar pilot. However, after serving in the Coast Guard, Johnny is affected by stress when he lost the destroyer Escort under his demand, blaming himself for the loss of the ship that was torpedoed. Initially, Johnny refuses to take up his old piloting duties, offering to work as an ordinary seaman. He is tricked into filling in for a pilot. The pilot pretends like he's seasick and does an admirable job where he regains his confidence after having flashbacks of the torpedoed ship. In the meantime, Johnny is distracted from his bride-to-be, Tony Russo, by a visit of a spoiled rich city girl, Janet Hilton, whose father, P.T. Hilton, buys up land in the bayous and posts the areas for no hunting or fishing. That has a devastating effect on the local culture. Oh no, evil white male swine of a capitalist pig. Local hothead and Johnny's rival, Mike Kalovich, knocks down the Hilton signs and goes poaching on their land. Mike Kalovich is Buster Crabbe. And he starts the swamp fire at the end, which is where the movie gets its name. The film was meant to be the first of a three-picture deal between Weissmuller and Pine Thomas Productions, which was signed in February 1944. He was going to make combat correspondent about a war correspondent in the South Pacific and a musical western. However, Weissmuller only made one film for the company. Filming was to have started on April 10th, 1945, but it was delayed until October. Weissmuller was paid $75,000 for the role. I guess Weissmuller was too old to wear the cloth loin, so they made Swamp Fire for him. I'll be right back. I got to get my son's pot stickers out. Hang on, one moment. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see, what else is going on with Swamp Fire? Let's see if I can pull up IMDb and give you some hits on this. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. Liked it. The only reason to watch is the cat fight between Weissmuller's fiance and the spoiled rich girl. She's wearing some provocative outfits for 1946. The spoiled rich girl. What does the movie poster say? Well, I can't click on it. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Tarzan's Jungle and Foo. Brad E. de Wilderness. Oh, this is a Belgian movie poster. Very cool. I want that. That looks cool. I like the Belgian movie poster for this. The failure of the original copyright holder to renew the film's copyright resulted in it falling into public domain, meaning that virtually anyone could duplicate and sell a VHS DVD copy of the film. What just happened there? It went back to the Belgian movie poster. I was saying, therefore, many of the versions of this film available in the market are either severely and usually badly edited and or of extremely poor quality, having been duped from second or third generation or more copies of the film. The version that I saw in Cult Cinema Classics was pretty decent. All right. Although it was too dark when the fog came in on Johnny Weissmuller's ship. I couldn't see anything except for a couple of flashlights. Okay, Swamp Fire. Let's see. This is by Vitorylopoulos, September 2nd, 2008 on IMDb. B-movie makes good even after 60 years. This person is giving it a 6 out of 10. It gets a 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 260 ratings. Not a very well-known film. Swamp Fire never aspired to be anything more than a low-budget B-movie intended for the double feature trade that thrived in the 1940s. Oddly, 37% of the votes on IMDb are a 10. No more idiotic than the 10 scores given to so many rotten pictures of 2006, but equally inaccurate. The main asset is Johnny Weissmuller, herein playing a rare non-Tarzan role during the time when he was still thriving in his Tarzan role, but it doesn't end there. There's a tiny little good story about Cajuns and others living in southern Louisiana at the time just after World War II. Even in 2008, the narrative holds up well, and the swamp atmosphere is a big plus. Ignore the reference to two Tarzans. Technically, Buster Crabbe did play Tarzan, but almost nobody saw that movie. Johnny Weissmuller was the only true Tarzan to most folks, although I also credit Lex Barker. Here's the inside word. Weissmuller was ready to quit Tarzan after 14 years for just one reason. In swamp water, as in Jungle Gym, he was allowed to wear clothes, not just loincloths. The ravages of age get the best of us all. And that is the review on IMDb. Now I'm going to go down my list because I added a couple more while I was watching Swamp Fire. Holy cow, my list is out of control. I might have duplicates on here and I might miss one or two. But I'm going to give it a shot here. I'm going to try my best to get through this massive list. Police Story 4. I'll start watching that next. Blood Ring, 1991. Hostile Country, 1950. Rotor, The Wrong Road, 1937. You Bet Your Life. Identity Unknown, 1945. Chain for Life, 1952. Untamed Women, 1952. Texas, Brooklyn in Heaven, 1948. Beast from Haunted Cave, 1959. Moon of the Wolf, 1972. Hurricane Smith, 1992. Showdown, 1993. Best of the Best 2. TNT. My Dear Secretary, 1948. The Mystery Man, 1935. Bride of the Gorilla, 1951. Letter of Introduction, 1938. Dick Tracy versus the Mole, Season 1, Episodes 9 through 12. Devil's Island, 1939. Angel Town, 1990. Mercenary, 1996. Night Fright, 1967. DEFCON 4, 1985. Santa Fe Trail, 1940. Renegade Girl, 1946. Passport for a Corpse, 1962. Black Dragons, 1942. Cyborg Cop 2. Drums of the Desert, 1940. Shock, 1946. It Lives by Night. Train to Tombstone, 1950. Deputy Marshal, 1949. Broadway Limited, 1941. Black Dragons, 1942. The Strange Woman, 1946. The Fighter, 1952. Bamboo Gods and Iron Men, 1974. Zero Tolerance. Ulterior Motives, 1992. Ulterior Motives, 1992. The Big Chance, 1933. I'll See You in Hell, 1960. The Case of the Eiffel Tower, 1955. Three Desperate Men, 1951. The Star Packer, 1934. The Devil's Hand, 1961. My Outlaw Brother, 1951. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Talons of the Eagle. Riders of the Whistling Pines, 1949. Portraits of Terror, The Final Curtain. Safe and Effective, A Second Opinion, 2022. Malibu Crush, 2022. Dead Tides, 1996. Easy Money, 1936. Swing High, Swing Low, 1937. An Eye for an Eye. The Real Anthony Fauci, 2022. Return to the Batcave, The Misadventures of Adam and Bert. The Giant Gila Monster, 1959. Shadows on the Stairs, 1941. The Bigamist, 1953. The Unholy Four, 1954. Triple Cross, 1966. Hold Me While I'm Naked, 1966. Head, 1968. 1990, The Bronx Warriors, 1982. Exterminators of the Year 3000, 1983. Platoon Leader. Penny Serenade, 1941. Creature from the Haunted Sea, 1961. War of the Satellites, 1958. The Black Raven, 1943. He Walked by Night, 1948. They Were So Young, 1954. Whatever It Takes, 1998. One Dark Night, 1982. Cipher Bureau, 1938. Sinners in Paradise, 1938. What Price Crime, 1935. Maytime in Mayfair, 1949. He Walked by Night, 1948. The Strange Love of Martha Ivers, 1946. The Wrong Road, 1937. Tarzan the Fearless, 1933. Buster Crabbe, the Tarzan movie. Yes. The one that nobody saw. Monstrosity, 1963, last but not least. And that's my killer list. And the end of my review. I'm ready to cook some more pot stickers later.